Hi everybody, I'm here to show you how I build a journal without the dot grid. Here's just a flip through of August, just so you know how I'm gonna set up for September, because it's gonna be like the same thing. But I'm only going to show you the monthly spreads for this video, and there's a weekly spreads video coming later. And what I use is a short ruler, a long ruler, a pencil, and also an eraser, and a black pen to fill everything in. I start by doing my first page of the month, not like a cover page or anything, but penciling out the margins and everything, so I know where to put the black pen later, so there will be no mistakes. I'm using the long ruler because sometimes the shorter one doesn't reach the entire length of the page, and also because it starts at 0, so it's very convenient to use on the right hand side page, and the shorter one is more practical, and also it's see-through, so it's really nice to be able to see the lines, you know. Now I'm starting to fill everything in, and my bullet journal is in Swedish and English, so I hope that's okay, but I'm writing September really big, using the guidelines I drew in. And now I'm making the big front thing with 3 columns. On the left I will write all the dates and then the resembling letter of each day of the week beside it with my color, which I use throughout the entire month. And this time I used this pretty blue one, and I'll try to put everything I use in the description. Now I am sectioning off all the days between Sunday and Monday, so I can have a better overview of the entire month. Now I'm writing the little headers, and it's plans like what I have planned, and it's meals where I write everything I have for like dinner. On the right hand side of the page I have my tracker and also some other things, but we'll come to that later. Let's start with the tracker. The tracker is a real piece of work when you don't have a dot grid, but I kind of started bullet journaling because I really wanted a tracker, so I don't mind doing it, even though it takes a long time. And also bullet journaling is my hobby, so this is not something I do in like 10 minutes. It actually took me over 2 hours, so yeah. But for the tracker, I measure out so I have room for all the 30 days of the month, and also room so I can write the habits that I'm tracking. And then I'm making about 400 squares just so I can put a dot in the corner so I can have a dot grid. Now I'm writing all the dates to make sure I have enough squares. And now I'm filling it all in with my black pen. Now I'm making the dot grid. This takes a really long time, but I really don't mind doing it, as I said before. Here to the left I'll write the habits that I'm tracking, and since I'm dotting a line I use my ruler so it's quite straight. Now I'm putting dots between the dates, and using the blue I'm writing in my habits. I track cleaning, journaling, like writing about my day, working out, pulling up the blinds, wearing makeup, washing hair, making my bed, and flossing and practice driving because I'm trying to get my license, playing bass, playing ukulele, and when I wear my contacts. Not every single one of these I want to do every single day, but like I like to keep track when I'm doing them. Now for the other things on this page. I'll make 3 squares, and now I'm just drawing out the margins for it. I have 1 big square at the top and then 2 smaller squares. In the top square, I'll write what homework I get. In the middle square, I'll write any birthdays that fall in this month. And in the bottom square, I'll write the concerts that is at an arena where I have a, one of those tickets so you can get in for free for the entire season. Now I'm adding my decorations. For September, I'm choosing clouds, but I didn't quite think just clouds were quite September-y enough, so I'm making them gray rain clouds. And I'm just penciling them in to make sure they look pretty, and then coloring them in with my black pencil, and then putting some gray in them with my gray brush pencil from Faber Castell. And I'm putting some raindrops under one of them because I thought that was cute, and yeah, that's just why. Now for the next page. For these 2 pages, I'm tracking 2 different things. On the left hand side of the page, I'm tracking some eating habits, like when I eat vegetables and stuff like that. And on the right hand side of the page, the right page, I don't know, I'm tracking my water and when I drink other things. And this also takes a lot of time. I'm making a grid all over the page basically, and this is 6 by 6 millimeters each square, and that's 1 millimeter bigger than in the DotGrid notebooks. And I really like that about the bullet journal, that I can just make them bigger if I want to. And now I'm drawing the actual place where I'll track them. And drawing in the DotGrid, of course. And now I'm drawing like my key, you can almost say, like my color code, so I know what thing is what color. My battery was flashing, so I made the other page of camera while I was charging, but I'm using the blue pencil or pen and writing all the dates 1 through 15 on top and 16 through 30 on the bottom one, and then 1 through 10 to track the amount. And then I'm making faux calligraphy with gray on top. And here you can see what I'm tracking. I'm tracking fruit, veggies, when I drink a smoothie, sweets, and when I eat chips or popcorn, and then when I drink water, tea, coffee, or like soda, or like chocolate milk, or anything like that. And now I'm color coding. These are all Faber Castell brush pencil things, and I'll leave them in the description. Now I'm penciling out some clouds, and I'm making them quite rainy because like it's drinking and that's liquid, and raindrops are liquid. I don't know, I thought it was funny. Here I'm just showing you my August one so you can kind of get what I'm talking about. Just coloring a square with the resembling color. Now for the next 2 pages. On the right page I don't have a plan of what to put, but like when the time comes I'll find something. For the left side of the page, or like it's the page, but for the left page I write movies of September almost, but like in Swedish, and there I write the date when I watch a movie so I can keep track of those. And I write it in like brush thing, but I really can't do that very well, but I'm trying. And then I'm adding some drop shadow and some highlights. And then I'm adding a cloud, of course, to keep with the theme. And now I'm checking how many weeks there is in September so I can put some pencil on those pages so I don't actually accidentally put a collection there or something. And now I'm using my Calendex to write in my events, and you can use a ruler so there you write straight if you want to. And the meals I of course write in after I eat them. And now I'm writing in the birthdays. And now for the arena concerts. And now a final flip through. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you want to. Bye!